Oh man, it is a beautiful day out today, and I have not been out at all, and I am
Same.
dying to frolic. I want to frolic so bad.
I was going to go outside. I was like literally like putting my hair up, gonna change my pants, and I couldn't find my keys. And I was like, well, that's the universe telling me not to go outside, I guess.
Sure. So you want to Witchcast?
Yeah, let's Witchcast.
Welcome to Witchcast!
Whoa, fuck, I lost it. Welcome to Witchcast!
'Cause it's Witchcast.
Keep it in. Okay.
I'll leave it. I'm Emily.
I'm Kate.
And this is the Witchcast Podcast.
We are your witchy novice hosts that are learning and growing and exploring everything under the witchy umbrella.
We are
that we
comedians in New York City,
yes,
interrogating the witchy world in a gentle and intrigued way. In
but
a gentle
firm.
and curious way. In a gentle but firm way. We are gently prodding the flesh of the witchy world.
We're gently prodding and probing anything under the esoteric, pagan, spiritual, occult, witchy,
folklore-ish,
yeah,
magic-y kind of umbrella. Yeah.
If it's woo-woo, we want to hear about it.
Yeah. If someone said, I don't believe in that.
We want to talk about it.
We want to talk about it.
Yeah. If Chad at work rolls his eyes when you mention it, that's our jam.
That's the jam. That's the jam of us.
Yes.
Today we're talking moon spells.
Moon, the mother moon spells.
We're gonna
just like,
yeah.
No, sorry. I was just gonna say it's a kind of a 101 type of episode. We haven't done one of these in a while, I feel like.
Yeah, and I'm excited to do it. This was a fun one to look up. I mean, they're all fun in different ways. This one I liked this one though, especially because we have a full moon. We're recording this on Monday, so we have a full moon tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Then
in Libra.
Yeah, and then the next full moon is in Scorpio. So Mama's got some spells.
Nice.
I'm in this scenario.
Yeah, I figure. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the moon and all of her glory.
Yeah.
She's pretty powerful.
Yeah. I like that moon.
I'm glad we have her.
Don't get to be in the moonlight as much these days, but still very pro moonlight.
I mean, have we ever really gotten to be much in the moonlight here in the city?
Yeah, like in fairness, how much outdoors time were we really getting before?
Yeah, I know. It's like I was already vitamin D deficient. Joke's on you.
Yeah, my doctor just prescribed me vitamin D in a clinical way a couple years ago. And I forgot to pick it up.
Oh, no. I actually have my last dose this Wednesday.
Oh, yeah?
Of my prescription strength vitamin D. Yeah. But my hands have been feeling better, so that's good.
Oh, good.
I don't think my bones are leaching calcium anymore.
Oh, boy. So today we're talking moon spells.
Yes, moon spells.
The phases of the moon.
Yeah, and we're gonna, hopefully you'll be able to leave after this episode a little lighter and a little more knowledgeable about wow, I'm sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. I meant to say we're gonna give you a couple spells both for full moon and new moon times,
and we'll talk through the different phases of the moon and like what they're good for in witchy terms. Yes. I guess. Yeah. And then we each specifically came in with a couple of new moon. Kate did new moon and I did full moon spells, so we'll talk about those. Yeah. Yeah, and then just a quick announcement that next episode will be our final episode of the 3rd season, and then we're taking a little break, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. But we will be back. We'll probably also release a little, like, short tidbit thing, just being like, okay, we're going away now.
Don't leave us forever.
We still love you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to take a little breaky poo, and then we'll be back with the 4th season on a date that will be determined later, but that we will put on the social media when we know.
Absolutely, yeah.
So don't forget to follow us at Witchcast Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah, and we'll still be posting stuff on our Instagram, so that's, you can still check us out there. And also go back and listen to our old episodes.
Yeah.
They never get old.
Yeah, listen, I know how it is listening to a podcast. You don't listen to them all in a row unless there's a plot. So I'm sure you got a couple you haven't heard yet, unless you've listened to all of them, in which case, thank you. Go back and listen to your favorites, you sweet, sweet little witch.
We love you so much. You're our favorite.
Yeah, you're our favorite one. Go watch Kiki's Delivery Service and then tell me if you like it. The email again is witchcastpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
I love that movie.
I have still not seen it.
I'm gonna try and find it on the internet since
should
now
we do
seems like the time.
I know we should do like a virtual watch.
Yeah, they have that. Netflix has like a watch party thing, I think.
Oh yeah.
We could like do that. Or just FaceTime while we watch it.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
But I could also imagine us taking 30 minutes to try and sync it at the exact same time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, and I guess it's not on Netflix, so that won't work. We'll
figure it out.
We'll just do a call after we both watch it.
Okay. Well, I'll just live text you while watching it like I normally do with everything else.
We can have a little FaceTime cocktail hour, hang up, both watch the movie, live text each other, and then if we feel like it, we can do a call at the end, and if we're ready to just go to bed, that's also fine. I
like this plan a lot. This is a date. This is a good plan.
Rad. That sounds tubular.
Totes, my dude.
I'm going full surfer while we're on quarantine.
Yeah. I mean, this is the time to find your true self, your inner surfer. Yeah. A lot of work for you, Emily.
I need to gather. I'm going to have to put myself in the moonlight to really gather my energy.
Yes. Speaking of moonlight.
We
wanted to talk first about the different phases of the moon and why the moon is so significant in a lot of witchcraft and spiritual practices, right?
Yes, we do. This episode's all about La La Land. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought that and I had to say it out loud.
You know, that would be so funny if it was like 2019.
In many ways, it's only been 3 months.
Has it? Is that all? Oh, dear God.
Well, we're into our 4th month now.
That's right.
When were the Oscars? Like the end of February?
I don't even know. I don't know what anything is anymore. Also, I haven't watched the Oscars in years.
No, me neither.
So moons.
Yeah, let's talk about them phases.
Yes.
There are 8 phases of the moon. So I guess we'll start with the new moon. So it basically, just quick overview. If you're starting with the new moon as the beginning of the cycle, then your second phase is the waxing crescent. Nope. Yes. Yeah. The waxing crescent.
Wait, sorry. Can we go back a little bit and talk about like why moons are important?
Oh yeah, sure. It would be my pleasure. Yeah, first off, the moon. Does it matter? Absolutely. Both in witchcraft
Let's
and
find
in
out why.
Science. If the moon went away, I don't know
Things
what would happen,
bad.
but it would probably be really bad. The moon
Things
does a lot with
really
like the
bad.
tides and stuff. Maybe the water would just fall away. Who knows?
Who knows? It's not a good thing though.
I'm sure astronomers could actually tell you what would happen if the moon went away, but I don't think it would be great.
It's not. The moon is a good thing.
Yeah.
Obviously there's a couple things
keeps our
in
periods
history.
in check.
Exactly. That's really interesting. So there was women's menses are tied to the moon cycles. The word month and moon is similar for a reason as well. Each phase of the moon occur on average once a month, each phase.
Yeah.
So scientifically speaking, the phases are dictated by the distance between the sun and the moon and the light visible on the moon from Earth. So we literally use the moon to measure our time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. If you didn't have like a month calendar, your moon would be like a really big deal.
Yeah.
And so a lot of like ancient cultures and that kind of thing were like, that moon has to mean something.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also thought this was really interesting. The word lunatic.
I was gonna say that too.
Oh, sorry.
No, I had that in my notes.
I know you love a good etymology, Emily.
I do. Oh my God.
Well, do you want to talk about where it what it's derived from?
Sure. So, like, there's like this whole thing about. Good job, Em. So the word lune, Lune in French, means moon. And so there's a long-standing history of people thinking that when the full moon is out, people go nuts. And so a lunatic is a person who went nuts because of the moon.
Yeah,
basically.
Absolutely.
Is that what you had?
Yeah, so in the Old English word Monsioc, again, not pronouncing this right, it translates to moonsick. And so, right, exactly, they back then thought that epilepsy and madness specifically were caused by the moon. And Greek philosopher Aristotle and Roman historian Pliny the Elder believed that because our brains are moist.
Pliny.
Yeah,
oh,
Pliny.
yeah, I have this one too.
Our minds are influenced by the pull of the moon the same way that the tides are.
Yeah, humans are what, like 60% water or more?
I think it's 70.
Yeah, and our brains are
scientists.
Like very liquid. Not liquid, they're like a loose goo. But our brains are full of water,
Gooey.
so
Yeah.
if on a big scale the moon influences the tide, why not the period in the brain too?
Exactly. And we've talked about this in past episodes, but I know when I'm not on birth control, I often get my period at the full moon. And you specifically, I think you get your period pretty regularly by the moon, don't you?
Yeah, it varies slightly. My period is not the most predictable, but it's like it comes near the full moon is what I would say. I guess the moon is every 29 and a half days and my period's kind of every 27.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about this, but I think also the phases have a 2 to 3 day kind of period as well. Like obviously there's the peak time for each phase, which, in any farmer's almanac or any other website, you can kind of see exactly when these certain phases hit. But we'll talk about this. There's like the new moon has kind of a dark moon phase, which is like right after. And so I think your period's still pretty.
Yeah, I'm on it now and the full moon's tomorrow. So
yeah, you're pretty regular. I think that's pretty great.
It's good to be regular.
Yeah. Anything else about the moon you wanted to cover before we dive into the phases? Those are my main things.
On the magic side of things, when we're talking about witchcraft and spellcraft and all that, a lot of the articles I read, we found a lot of great articles about this, by the way. Lots of information out there. But very correctly pointed out that, or one thing that a lot of them highlighted was that the moon can be a helper, and these specific phases do sort of align with different like intentions. If you have specific things you want to work on at a particular time of the month, or like you want to choose a day that you're going to do a spell, the moon's different phases can amplify that. But ultimately, you are. Witchcraft and doing this stuff is so much about you and your own work that, like, if you're inspired and the moon doesn't line up, don't worry about it, just go for it. And
exactly.
If all you do is moon work, one of the articles used the great example that if you are doing like a banishing spell to like cut off feelings for your ex, but you're texting them while writing down your spell,
yes,
it's not going to do jack shit for you. You have to bring yourself to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And going back real quick, you were correct, Emily. According to that article from Allure that you sent me, we are up to 60% of the adult human body is water, but the brain and heart are 73%. So that's where I got that 70 number. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like these, again, like all witchy tools and topics that we've covered thus far, it's for the practitioner to help amplify and focus your power and your intent. It's all really up to you, though. I always love that one quote we had from that Sylphrin Circle blog that was like, you can do witchcraft with just you alone in a room. Like you don't need anything. These are just here to help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to start with a new moon?
Yeah. Let's start with that new moon.
So new moon is typically symbolizes new beginnings.
And in case you don't know, the new moon is when you can't see the moon.
Right.
I am sure everyone knows that, but on the off chance you just wandered in here from outside.
Well, if they wandered in from outside, they might know more than us.
Fair.
But yes, the new moon. No, I mean, that's an important distinction because I didn't know anything about moon phases before I got really into this witchy stuff, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I never could remember what waxing and waning meant, but now I know. Because
I still get those confused, to be honest.
The witchcraft. Wax on, wane off.
Oh my god. Mind blown.
Does that help?
That helps so much. Honestly, that helps so much. So during the new moon, this is kind of the beginning of the cycle, right? You can think about it as your fresh start. In a time of retreat, you can regain strength to begin again. Clean slates, cleansings, baths we'll talk about later. That's always a good thing to do during a new moon.
Yeah, it's a very tender time. My keywords for new moon magic are like cleansing, new beginnings, rebooting, unplugging, plunging your own depths. Like it's a tender bath time, shadow selfie kind of time.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might find yourself feeling antisocial or introverted during this time without realizing it. Could be because of the moon. Also, I thought this was interesting. According to this article on Elite Daily, written by Lauren Martin, she said that the moon represents the menses and the new moon. And historically, women took time away from others during this time. So cancel those plans or cancel that Zoom call.
Man, I will take any reason to be antisocial. I just love not phone calls, And even...
Yes.
It's so funny that, like, even now, in this time of being holed up in my house, I don't really want to talk to people.
I feel the exact same way. And look, I feel really bad for saying this because I'm really grateful for the amount of people in my life that love me. But
probably if no one was reaching out and no one wanted to talk, I would feel really sad. And
I'd feel so depressed.
That I do want to talk to. It's just that I have, like, a general reluctance to talk to anyone ever.
Yeah. No, same. It's like it's very emotionally draining sometimes. I think it's an introvert thing. It's like, I have calls scheduled every day of the week for the last 2-3 weeks with different groups of friends and people and coworkers. And all I do is talk to people over video. And sometimes I just don't want to.
Right.
It's not because I don't love them. I just don't want to talk to anyone for a little bit. Well, because also it's all the same conversation. How are you doing? Hanging in there, like it's
right.
Like,
yeah. Are you able to find toilet paper? So far, yes.
Yeah. Anyway. It's so funny. My next note says, don't feel bad for canceling plans or not wanting to call, text, or be around anyone. Turning off is the best way to make most of a new moon.
Damn straight. And our next new moon is...
Yes, when is it?
On... Hold, please. April 22nd.
Coming up.
And it's the new moon in Taurus, for the record.
Ooh, so that's probably a good time to, like, cook up a nice, or, like, get or order, like, whatever, have some good food.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with some nice plush blankets. Every time I think of Taurus, I just think of my brother, and he just, like, he works really hard, but he's also really into his creature comforts and his food.
Yeah.
So next phase is the waxing crescent, which is all about setting intentions. What did you have for this phase, Em?
My first 2 words, set intentions.
We're on the same phase.
Yeah, I've got planting desires, laying groundwork.
Absolutely. So after recharging under the new moon, you can definitely then start to take action, or at least prepare for what your intentions, hopes, and wishes are.
Yeah. And the waxing crescent is like a quarter of the way full. So it's like the new moon is empty. The waxing crescent is like it's at 25%.
Yeah. And we all know what the crescent looks like. It's like those little cartoon moons.
Yeah. Nice little cartoon moon. And then do you have anything else for the waxing crescent?
Nah.
And then from there we move on to the first quarter moon, which is when you're at like 50% on your way towards full. And for first quarter moon, I had overcoming obstacles, hard work, journaling, and to-do lists.
Oh, nice. I have challenges, decisions, and action. Yeah, definitely. So intention setting and rest is over. Now it's time to work, is what I have. Best way to handle this moon is to be flexible. Keep the intention you set during the last new moon in your mind and make decisions that will ultimately bring about the outcome of your previously set intentions.
Nice.
With like a to-do list or a journal. Yeah.
Hey.
That is easier said than done.
Yeah. I feel like when you get into the micromanaging of, like, the mini moons, like, or the, like, 25%, 50%, 75%, it's like, it's nice to have, like, okay, well, if I really want to choose a day for each of my spells, like, and schedule it out, you can do that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, sometimes it's like, spell work for to-do lists is, I don't know. But, like,
it depends on what kind of witch you are, I guess.
Yeah. The overall feeling of the new moon towards the full moon, that waxing phase, is like the things that you plant are growing, and like as the light of it grows, so does your plans and your abilities, and so it's like the new moon is like your tender hide inside time where you can be like, okay, let's get rid of the last time and try again. Or like rebooting, we're gonna try things.
Raise the earth and plant new seeds.
Yeah, and then the waxing phase is just like moving towards that full of like realizing dreams, realizing hopes and wishes or whatever else, like planning desires, setting intentions, and then pursuing them. So that whole phase is like...
Right. I didn't realize this until just kind of talking this out with you, but I think part of me always just kind of focuses on the new moon and full moon, and maybe if you really want something in particular, like if you have a specific want or need or wish that you want to, kind of set out there and achieve through witchcraft and through your spell work, it might be helpful to be really mindful during these phases of continually just like living your life day to day, like with this ultimate goal in mind. And then maybe your full moon spell might have more power to it. Rather than me, who just is like, oh shit, it's a new moon. Okay, quick. I guess money. Light a green candle. And then you're like, that didn't work. Okay, well, whatever. Guess I'll just wait until the next full moon happens on Instagram, and then I have to do it again.
I do feel like I always miss the moon by like a day. Like, I'm always like, oh, the new moon is now, and I wanted to do that thing, and I look and it was yesterday, and I'm like, ah! But...
Although, you could still probably do it.
Yeah, the reality is that also they say that the energy, or, like, you can do, like, if you're gonna do a full moon spell, you can start doing work 3 days ahead, do up the 3 days leading up to it, the day of, and the 3 days after. Like, honestly, you could do a 7-day one if you wanted to, but also, like, any of those days is still gonna have, like, good full moon energy. But just the most full moony one is going to be the full moon,
Right. Well, again, and this is all just to help amplify the power.
Yeah. Like, if you are listening now and you're kicking yourself because the full moon was 2 days ago, don't fucking worry about it. Do it now.
Just do it. Just do it. Yeah.
Like,
you're fine.
You're pretty close.
Yeah. You're doing great.
The energy's there.
Yeah, exactly. So next up is after the first quarter moon is the waxing gibbous.
Yes.
Which the gibbous, I never realized that's what they called it until recently.
Yeah,
that's
gibbous
like
moon.
the 3 quarters.
Yeah.
So what do you have for that, Em?
My friend, I have almost full editing, making sacrifices.
Ooh.
And then I have a note that's like, but also as the full moon grows in brightness, so do your plans and abilities, which I said earlier, but it's a nice reminder because I feel like a lot of the language about the waxing gibbous is like big things are coming, but you have to like control yourself and edit and it's like, but also like you're coming to the full moon and it's okay to be like, bah! I think a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I have on here refine and adjustment. So, if you want to reap benefits of the full moon, you might need to make some sacrifices. Maybe you need to change course. Don't resist the feeling of change during this moon phase. So I think that's interesting too. Like if maybe you had set out an intention during the waxing crescent and then you were like, wait, actually what I don't need money, what I need is job security. Mm-hmm. Like you can this is the time to kind of, it's like the fine cut before the final edit of your of your dream.
Yeah. Yeah. And then from there we get that full moon.
That full moon, baby.
So for the full moon I had like harvesting, remaining open, gratitude, positive self-talk, fulfillment, creativity, decorating of your altar, charging your crystals, peak powers, protection, and prophecy.
I love that. Yeah, the full moon's a great time, obviously, and we, I think, as humans have been fascinated with it from the very beginning.
Yeah, there's just something about that full moon.
It's gorgeous. It feels very powerful. I feel like whenever I do get a chance to see a full moon in real life, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I feel Yeah, witches and non-witches alike will be like, full moon.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at the moon, honey.
Look at the moon. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. The moon's great. Because the sun and moon are on opposite sides of the earth during this point, they're also in opposite zodiac signs, which I thought was interesting because I didn't really think about this before. Mm-hmm. That brings a heightened tension as we fight to find balance between two extremes. Oh. So emotions can definitely run high during this period, and it's important to not try to get overly emotional or attached to anything during this phase.
Yeah. That reminds me that I meant to note that in Wiccan traditions, and a lot of like pagan-y traditions, the moon is a lady and the sun is Papa Bear.
Absolutely, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I thought that was kind of neat. Like I knew that people think of the moon as having feminine energy, but I never thought of it as the opposite of the sun, and the sun having like a male energy. You know?
Right. Because I originally, when I first started experimenting with witch stuff, it was through Wiccan books and stuff, so like I definitely still to this day always light a candle for Mother Moon and Father Sun. It feels very like calming to me. It makes me feel kind of like it soothes my inner child of like, aw, there's these like great big like mommy and daddy energies out there looking out for me.
Nice. I like that. Yeah.
My therapist would probably have a lot to say about that. After the full moon is the waning gibbous. I can't believe you did wax on Wane off. Like, that is truly genius.
It helps, right?
You've changed my life, as you often do, for the good.
Aww.
So, what do you have for waning gibbous?
Okay, I'm done. Waning gibbous, I have sort of the same vein as the full moon, being like about gratitude, but also like sharing and reaping rewards. And then also self-control, and the whole waning period, so including the waning gibbous, to me is like a banishing and a release kind of period.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I still can't get over the idea of doing... What the...
Oh, they're cheering for the healthcare workers.
Oh, they're cheering for the healthcare workers. No one does that in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah, there's like a vuvuzela going or something out there.
That's so nice.
It's been getting louder every day, and it's really nice. And I keep forgetting to go until I hear it. I'm always at my desk and I hear it.
Oh, I've been in Jersey City, so like I haven't heard it, and then I found out about it online through my coworkers, like that this is happening, and I like started crying. I thought that was the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the waning gibbous. I have the same thing. I have gratitude, sharing, and enthusiasm. You should be feeling the benefits of your hard work for the last 2 weeks. Your metaphorical crops are in abundance, and you should be seeing some, maybe even if it's small, outcome from your previous goals and intentions. And you might be wanting to give back to those around you. You might be feeling full of love, maybe treating your partner to dinner or buying your friend a gift. Also, you might be finding yourself burning a hole in your wallet.
Yeah, I think that's sort of the self-control angle I had found from some of them, is that like there's a tendency to be like feeling very gratitude-y, which is great. But also if you're a person who goes overboard, it's a time to be mindful about, spending and like energy expansion.
Guilty.
Expenditures of emotion.
Expenditures. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Expending emotions.
Expending your goodwill. Yes. And then we've got last quarter, which is when it's 25% full, going back towards the new moon. Mm-hmm. Oh no, last quarter is, of course, 50% full, back towards the new moon.
Which is so confusing because a quarter is 25%. Yeah,
it's a quarter of the overall cycle, but it's not a quarter of the moon, which
is deliberately confusing, I feel like.
So the last quarter is, the moon is 50% full. It's halfway between full and new moon, heading towards new moon. And this is a time for release, forgiveness, letting go, cleansing, cleaning, and shedding weight. Like if you're... I really liked, one of the things that I read recommended, like, this is like, the distinction here would be like, instead of banishing, like, I don't want to hear from that person anymore. It's more like releasing your own feelings towards them. Like, the further towards the new moon you are, the more it's like self-work, where it's like, not like cutting the tie or being like binding somebody, but like, just being like, I release my own feelings about this situation. And like...
Yes, letting go. Let it go. Okay, so purging.
God, hold on.
Quick side note. Did we talk about this already? Have you seen Frozen 2?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, it is so witchy. Emily, you have to watch it. It's on Disney Plus. Do you have Disney Plus?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it's on Disney Plus. It's amazing. It is the witchiest movie ever.
Kate, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
It's so good. You have to text me during it.
I haven't even thought about the possibility that it was on Disney Plus.
Yeah, and the new movie Onward is on Disney Plus too.
Oh, is it seriously?
New one. Yeah, we just watched it. They just put it up on Friday. Yeah, because of the
Dan
situation.
and I paid for it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh no!
We went looking for it on Disney Plus, and then it wasn't there, but it was on Amazon for $19, and we paid $19 to watch it when we have Disney Plus. Well, we have Disney Plus for free through his parents, so I guess we didn't really lose anything there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like, it was still really good. It was still, you were paying those hardworking animators.
Yeah. They deserve the money. Amazon doesn't, but they do. So hopefully they got some of that.
I'm sure they got like 2 cents of that.
Yeah.
But Frozen 2, very witchy. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I did not really, Frozen 1 was fine, but Frozen 2 I liked much better.
Intriguing. I can't wait to watch it.
I can't wait for you to watch it and then tell me what you think and we can talk about it. Okay. So yes, releasing, forgiveness, same thing. I have the same stuff. The article I read recommended to shed any unnecessary emotional weight, try participating in a class or any type of physical activity.
Nice. I'm gonna look to see. I had one of the articles I read, there's this article from Allure that I really liked that's by Sophie St. Thomas.
What a name.
Yeah, called How to Harness the Magical Power of Each Moon Phase. And her suggestion for a waning moon spell was to write a list of all your fears and insecurities and then either get rid of it at a crossroads. I like her because she was like, but I live in New York City and don't want to get hit by a car. So I use other methods.
Nice.
She says you can also burn it, but be careful and don't hurt yourself. We want to get rid of those nasty thoughts, not rid you of your apartment.
I love that.
Yeah.
Ooh, sassy. I love that a lot. Be careful.
Anyway, but yeah, just writing down, like, this is a let-go-y kind of time.
Yes. Because you're preparing for the new moon, and the next phase prior to the new moon is the waning crescent, which I have...
The final phase before the new moon.
Yes, the final phase. So, surrender,
final
rest...
crescent. I'm so sorry.
Da-da-da-da.
Anyway.
Sorry. No, it's okay. I have surrender, rest, and recuperate.
Yes, I have let go, recuperate, surrender, rest, trust the universe, and release. I also...
Yes.
I was thinking about... Okay, so there's this song that's like a Christmas song from Nova Scotia that's by this band that's called the Barra McNeils. That's a family that are the Barra McNeils. Anyway.
Love it.
It's... So the song is basically about, like, Christmas time, and it's, like, everybody comes home for Christmas, and, like, it doesn't matter what you didn't get done this year. And I think that that's kind of true. Like, around the holidays and, like, the New Year and everything, there's the moment where it's like, all right, I'm not going to get any more done this year. Or, like, whatever didn't get done, it's fine. And that's kind of what the waning crescent is. Is, like, in, like, a mini version is, like, that moment where you go, the most important thing is being around being around my family, or is whatever is, like, at your emotional core, like, taking care of yourself, and, like, all of those to-do lists and stuff, they matter, but they don't matter that much in the long run, and having that moment of going, like, it's okay, like, whatever you did, whatever you achieved is enough.
I love that. And that's so great.
I love that feeling. I love that sentiment of, like, it's okay, it doesn't matter, it falls away.
I certainly always love at work being like, you know what? Let's address this in Q1 next year.
Right, yeah. That feeling where you're like, it's enough. It's done.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We're not going to be productive for the next 4 weeks.
Right. Just like the acceptance of that is like...
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing.
And it really, like, even just thinking about it, like, it opens your chest up. Like it feels like a melting in the body.
Yeah, it's a weight releasing from my shoulders. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and that's the waning crescent.
I love it. And those are all the phases of the moon.
Yeah.
So we're going to focus today spell-wise on just the new moon and the full moon.
Yes.
But there are a lot of other resources out there for different spells that you can do at every phase if you're that ambitious.
Yes, and how. There sure are.
Yes. So do you want to start with new moon or full moon?
I don't know. Do you want to do new moon first?
Yeah,
Since
let's
that's
do it.
the one that from this episode will be coming sooner.
Yeah, that's true. And it kind of comes first in the traditional order of the phases, I guess.
Agree.
So I had new moon, and I think like with every kind of ritual, but particularly I think with new moon rather, it's important to kind of cleanse, right? Cleanse your mind, cleanse your space, cleanse yourself. Baths are really great thing to do during this time. You can use sea salt or any kind of herbal mixture. You can look up different kind of bath satchels online or order them from any of our witchy retailers, especially during this time. I'm sure they could use your help. But yeah, so take a salt bath, relax, prepare, clear your space, sage, find a private area, turn off the noise, play. You can make yourself comfortable, gather all your items. Basic kind of ritual prep that we've talked about before. Mm-hmm. So there's a couple different ones that I found on a thought catalog article that I thought was actually really interesting. I know, right? This is by Chrissy Stockton. She has a bunch that you can look at. I'm not going to go too much into detail, but you can, there's one to attract a job opportunity. Taking a sheet of paper, write down a list of what you want in a job. And this actually will work for any kind of intention. So you can write down, again, whatever you're kind of trying to set for your intention for the full moon or anything that you want to kind of manifest. But if it's for a job, you can write down the title of the job, the company you want to work for, what you want the office to look and feel like, anything that's important to you. And then on the other side of the paper, write down at least 10 things you would bring to the job. Like, I'm a good communicator. I'm eager to learn. Seal the paper in a green envelope and leave both the envelope and the candle. You're lighting a green candle for this one. Somewhere where you'll see them every day to be mindful. So then on the next full moon, you'll light the candle again and burn the envelope with the paper inside. There's ones for attracting a new romantic relationship and attracting money. But the two that I really wanted to focus on is from Llewellyn, our good friend Llewellyn. Mm-hmm. Especially during these times. There's one by Sarah Dwen Iris Shea called Tween the Seasons, Beat the Blues Spell. And they posted this just in February this year. So even though they wrote like right now at the end of February, it can feel like winter can last forever and it's supposed to be about the changing of the seasons, and we're already in April. I still feel like
in some ways emotionally this winter is lasting forever.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought, a new moon towards the end of the month to lift your spirits is a great thing for all of us. Mm-hmm. So what you'll need is fabric and objects that make you happy. Yay. So just yellow candles, 2 or as many as you want in holders. The Sun tarot card, which is also a friend of ours, a friend of Emily's particularly.
Yeah, that's right.
And citrus oil in a burner or citrus incense. I'm sure you could even, like, if you have an orange or something, you can, like, just extract some of that oil from the peel. If you don't go out and buy it.
Right, yeah.
Also, I love this. Your favorite beverage, your favorite dessert, and brightly colored plates and cups. So you're going to decorate your space with the fabric and objects that make you happy and the colors that brighten your mood. Light the candles, placing the Sun tarot card in front of them, and scent the room with citrus. And just enjoy eating and drinking in this cheerful place. And know that the seasons will soon change and wonderful things are possible. Burn the candles a few minutes every day until they're finished. Which I really loved that. I thought that was... Yeah, and, surrounding yourself with, like, warm tones. Obviously, pick any colors that make you happy, but yellows, oranges, that seems to help.
Yeah. That's such a beautiful spell. I really like that one.
Right, and also you can do it with your partner or your family, like, whoever you're, sheltering in place with. I think that could be, you could have yourself a little new moon.
Yeah, your dog, your
dinner
cat.
Party. Yeah, exactly. I think that's a nice way to celebrate. Mm-hmm. So another one is a New Moon Reboot by Deborah Blake on Llewellyn. And they say, throughout the course of the year, we all need to stop, take stock of our lives, reassess, and reboot. I feel like this is also appropriate for us. Yeah. So make a list of what you would like to focus on or go about differently from this point on. Then go outside if you can, or you can sit inside and look out the window and light a white candle and give yourself a surge of new energy as you say, "New moon, bring me new energy. Set me on a new path or redirect the old so that I might move toward positive results. Progress, prosperity, healing, and balance, so mote it be." Yeah. Simple and easy.
That's a really nice one too.
Yeah. So those are the two main ones I wanted to focus on. But again, there are so many out there. And I think you can totally also make up your own. Sometimes I just like to, improvise.
For sure.
But new moons are a great time, I think, to restart.
Yeah. You know the general vibe of the new moon. You know what you personally are looking for in life right now. Yeah, you can combine the two.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thinking about the moon feels nice.
I know, right?
I miss the outdoors.
Oh, I miss it too. Everyone I talk to who's like, sheltering in place in the woods or in even the suburbs or just like out of the city and they have like more than 2 rooms and like a yard and like trees. I'm like, oh God, that sounds so nice. Anyway, full moon spells.
So full moon spells. So I have a couple. I accidentally opened my grocery list instead of so the full moon,
whatever works,
is all about, like we said, like harvesting, gratitude, positive self-talk, staying open, charging, but also like peak powers, protection, prophecy. So I found a few different things that I want to talk about. One of the highlight facts is that the next full moon is in Scorpio. So while all full moons have the same kind of like that harvesting and peak power energy, each moon is in the opposite sign of whatever it is astrologically at that time. So for this coming one, which will be on May, I think it's the 7th, but I'll double check right now. This coming one, which will be on May 7th. At 6:45 a.m. That doesn't seem like necessary information, but May 7th.
Well, if you want to be accurate.
Yeah, if you want to be up early on May 7th, technically the exact full moon is 6:45 a.m.
Eastern time?
What time zone is this in? Yeah, in Eastern time.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a really great time, as all full moons are, but this one in particular for it's spring, it's Scorpio, so like, it's spring, it's Scorpio, so like a love spell, some sex magic.
Sex magic.
Everybody's like, you should masturbate in the moonlight for this one. When I was Googling on the internet. And so it's not me saying it, it's the internet, but also
go for it.
Eyebrow lift.
Yeah.
It's also a great time for focus work, which I think makes a good sense with what's going on in the world also. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a hard time staying focused.
I'm emphatically nodding.
Yeah. So I found a couple focus-based full moon spells, and then also a love spell and a candle ritual. All right, so I've got 3 full moon spells. One is a general candle ritual from Llewellyn for the full moon, which is all about fulfillment and positive self-talk. So they say, the full moon has long enchanted the poetic imagination. The powers of nature are at their peak, and the unconscious mind is open to subtle influences at this time. The moon's roundness also makes it a symbol of abundance and fulfillment. And so they suggest lighting a candle every evening upon the rising of the moon. You can do the night of the full moon, or the 3 nights before the full moon, the night thereof, and the 3 nights following, or any combination of those you wish, I would think. And then you should say, full moon, moon of fulfillment, your beauty assures me of the enchantment at work in the world around me. You remind me that I have the power to shape my own reality. And then if you wish, you can recite some affirmations that you've composed to fit your needs. Prepare a list of them in advance if you want. And then conclude by saying, O moon of completion, so it is, and so shall it be. O moon of celebration, I revel in the joy of being as I affirm the fulfillment of my desires. And then some hot tips for those affirmations. They suggest, as opposed to like future things, like I will be prosperous, you want to say like I give thanks for my prosperity. So it's all about that positive present tense self-talk, like like gratitude in the present moment. And then they suggest white or silver candles. Although you can use any color that evokes for you high energy or fulfillment. And then for candle scent, anointing oil, or incense, the fragrances that they find to be most popular for full moons are lavender, sandalwood, frankincense, lemon, rose, or ylang ylang. And then they also suggest that you use the full moon as a chance to give your home altar a little pizzazz. It's a great time to express your creative imagination. And then, of course, just adding from my own mind and also research from other things, this is a great place for seasonality or like this specific full moon bits and bobs. If you want to pull in some springtime stuff, if you happen to have flowers or fresh herbs or anything like that that could represent springtime, this would be a fun place for that. Anyway, so that's a pretty simple one, but it's basically like full moon plus affirmations equals good times. Why not?
I love that.
Thanks. And then, so the ultimate spell to increase focus, this is from Plentiful Earth, or to increase memory and focus. And then I'm doubly suggesting doing this for your Scorpio full moon because focus was suggested elsewhere as a Scorpio full moon kind of thing. So I went hunting for a spell for focus that I liked.
Nice.
All right, so this
definitely
one...
could use focus.
Right? Me too. So for this one, you need, they say an orange candle. I think any sort of high energy, focusy candle that feels right to you will work, but orange is what they suggest. 4 crystals. They have specific ones that they suggest, which are carnelian, citrine, and regular or orange calcite for your crystal grid. But I think you can probably use any 4 crystals you have that feel like the energy you're looking for. A tablespoon or a teaspoon and a half of dried rosemary, a teacup, a tea ball or tea bag, and something that you can carve your candle with. And so you're going to bring your water to a boil. And while you do that, you create your sacred space by cleansing with sage. If you want to, you can also cleanse your candle, crystals, and rosemary. Bring all the ingredients into your altar or your sacred space or whatever you feel. You may choose to cast a protective circle if that's your jam. And you're going to hold your hands over the rosemary and visualize remembering everything. And you say, to increase my memory. And then you're going to pour the rosemary leaves into your tea ball while continuing to visualize your memory working better than you think it will, and pour the water over the rosemary leaves. So you're basically making a rosemary tea.
That sounds great.
And then you hold your hands over the steaming cup and say, to increase my memory. And then you hold your hands over the crystals, and then visualize yourself focusing on your work and say, to increase my focus. And then you arrange the crystals in a square around your teacup, because 4 is a very stable, focusy number, and so are squares, stable, focused. And imagine the energy of the crystals forming a solid square around and through the cup. This square represents a solid foundation of focus, empowering the tea with the energies of focus. Holding your hands over the square of crystals and tea, you can say, to increase my focus. And then use your carving tool of choice. They say to write plus memori, MEMORAE. I'm not always big on unnecessary Latin, so write whatever you feel like. But it's to increase your memory, and then on the other side, plus focus, to increase my focus. You can say focus to increase my focus. And again, visualize that your memory and your focus are working very well. Hold the candle above your crystals and tea. Hold your hand over the candle and chant, increase my memory, increase my focus. Or if you're just doing focus, I guess, increase my focus, please, please, please. To increase my focus, whatever you want. And then until you feel ready, or like you feel like the spell is working. And then say it one last time, light the candle, and then visualize that the energy from the chanting is the light of the candle, and the spark of the spell, and that energy is running down the candle, drawing a straight line to your square grid and into your cup. And then know that the energy of the spell is now in your cup. Drink your focus tea, and feel your mind opening, your memory working, and your focus kicking in. Clean up, say so mote it be, or do whatever else you need to do to end the spell, and enjoy your tea. Or enjoy the effects of your tea if you don't particularly like the tea.
Yeah, that sounds great. That seems like it would help.
Yeah, well, it would be something kind of fun to do.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I thought a little focusy spell would be nice. And that's also, you're just making rosemary water, basically, which sounds nice.
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
And then the last one that I have is a full moon love spell. I should say, I do have another focusing spell, but it's very simple. This one's from Llewellyn. It's for a full moon in Scorpio from a few years ago. It says, the April full moon is in Scorpio, because that year it was April, a sign which does not compromise or give up easily. This is actually from 2002, now that I look at it, FYI.
Wow.
The world was still reeling from 9/11.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cut that. I'm so sorry. Man, one White Claw and I am good to go.
You aren't wrong, though.
Scorpios can be intense and focused and need to work on being positively self-assertive. A good idea at this time would be to burn a dark red or dark green candle. Think about situations where you feel shy and taken advantage of as you do so, and imagine yourself firmly and politely stating your case and not backing down. Know you have the will and personal power to back up your beliefs and convictions, and realize that people who lose their cool are not in control. You will prevail in the end. That's the whole focusing spell that they had. I like that. It's just visualizing, it's like the shower comeback, but in spell form. Mm-hmm. And finally, we have a full moon love spell for the spring. It's spring. Love is in the air. This spell uses pansies and almonds, two powerful love-attracting ingredients. Combine them with a May moon, and you have a powerful love spell. Follow the instructions in the following verse and see if love comes to you. On a May eve when the moon is round, go to a quiet garden where pansies can be found. Think of love and pick a small bouquet. Set them by your bed, where your head will lay. Secretly, beneath your pillow, place 9 almonds. Dream a prophetic dream to see if love will come. Each morn for the next 9 days, consume 1 almond. Let love find its way. And when this spell is done, may the universe bring to you that special one.
Wow. That's adorable. I also love that it rhymed.
Yeah, that was wild.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Also, you can work in some dream work like we talked about last week.
Yeah. And they recommend cinnamon for just general, well, they say incense of the day, but like, fuck it. Cinnamon for everything.
Yeah, man.
Toss it in there if you're looking for love.
Why not?
Get a little scarlet something going. Red is good. Maybe burn a red candle if you want to. I'm just spitballing here.
No, I think that would work. You could also incorporate some sex magic into that, especially with a Scorpio full moon.
Yeah, I mean, listen, is it going to be easy to date right now? No. But you could find a pen pal. You could find someone to talk to on Tinder. It
could also be about, bringing love into your life in other ways or in the future.
It doesn't have to be immediate fucking. It could be bringing love into your life, in future or in general.
Or increasing the love in an already existing relationship.
Yeah, increasing the love in a dark world.
Exactly. A little self-love never hurt anyone.
Yeah, grow your own love, Yeah,
man. You're awesome.
And then masturbate in the moonlight to whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That was the one other one that I had was a full moon spell idea. Is just this. It says, sex magic means using the power of an orgasm to manifest your desires. Open a window so the light of the full moon shines through and masturbate. When you come, imagine your intention, being it the partner of your dreams, a raise, or self-love. An orgasm powered by the full moon? Yeah, that spell's going to work.
Is that what it says? Yeah. That's amazing.
That's another one from Allure. I like Allure.
Allure is funny. Who knew?
Who knew? Anyway, so those are my full moon spell ideas. Do with them what you will.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shall we draw a card?
Yeah. Divination also. I'm not going to tell you any spells or anything, but the Scorpio full moon is supposed to be a great time for if you're getting into trying to do some divination or prophecy work or anything like that. In theory, that would be a very good time for it.
Yeah. And I also think I read that new moons in general are also a good time for some divination.
Yeah.
Oh, and also real quick, going back to the dream work, I was talking to our good friend Rowan Rivers the other day in a video chat, and I told him about my dream, and he thought it might have been a message from my ancestors.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we didn't talk about that last week, but I just wanted to give him a quick shout out because that is something I didn't really consider, that it could have been also some sort of communication with, something else.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So we're drawing a card from your Moon Power deck this week.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just shuffling it now.
In honor of the moon.
Yeah, since we're talking moon stuff, we're back on that Moon Power tarot deck. This is, as we've said many times, made by Six Sad Girls and Charlie Quintero in particular. They also have a Sun Power deck now, which looks very rad. I know.
That's so exciting.
I know. And I am going to give this one more shuffle. How are you?
I'm great. I'm like 3/4 of the way through this White Claw tall boy, and I feel great.
Nice. Yeah, I downed my natural lime flavor.
Normal lime.
That would be a White Claw flavor. I downed my natural lime flavor one. All right. Cool. Do you want to see 3 cards and tell me which one?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm not looking at them, so I don't know.
Wait. Yeah, let's go with the middle one.
It is the Lovers!
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I feel like that Lovers card is... If you want to know, the other 2 were...
Yeah, I want to know.
The 4 of Wands and the 6 of Swords reversed. So I'm really glad you picked the Lovers, I guess. Although the 4 of Wands is good. The 6 of Swords reversed would have been less good. I mean, no card is bad or good. It just is amazing.
Right.
You know.
So we've talked about the Lovers in the past.
Yeah. I'm actually going to show you the 4 of Wands, too, because it's such a fun card.
Ooh, I love.
Yeah.
What a party.
Yeah.
Take a photo of that one, too. We'll post it.
Yeah.
Just because it's fun. What does your book say about the Lovers? I think we've read this before, but...
Oh, yeah. So my book says... Love, attraction, struggling with ethical or moral choices. So the Lovers, when we talked about this in our Major Arcana episode, the Lovers is basically about the choice to choose yourself in some ways. Like, it is about love, and it is about sex, and it is about coupling and all that. But it's also about, like, ethical choices and choosing yourself in order, like, moving beyond a relationship sometimes and that kind of thing.
Yeah. According to Biddy Tarot, it says, in its purest form, the Lover's card represents conscious connections and meaningful relationships. The arrival of this card in a tarot reading shows that you have a beautiful soul-honoring connection with a loved one. Blah, blah, blah. It typically refers to a romantic tie, can also represent a close friendship or family relationship where love, respect, and compassion flow. It's about open communication and raw honesty. Et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I think, like, again, communicating openly and honestly, being conscious about your connections, meaningful relationships, I think it's a good thing to think about during these times because, like we were talking about, everyone's been reaching out, and that's, I think, because in times of crisis, I think all as a collective go back to what really matters, which is the people in our lives.
Yeah.
To get a little sappy.
It's true. I mean, it's, when it comes down to it, like, this has made me more than... I've never wanted to, like, live in a house in the suburbs in a cul-de-sac with all my friends, but now I do.
That sounds awesome.
Right? Wouldn't that be nice? Just like we could all have our own backyards. If we needed to shelter in place, we could. But if we needed to see each other, we could. Just yell from our porches. We could play poker by throwing things.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun.
Of course, we have to wash our hands, but
right, for 20 seconds. This is so sappy, but I tell Matt this sometimes. I never, and this is so personal, I don't even know if I want to say this, but like being in love, I think really changes a person. It changed me. I can speak for myself. Like I had spent, a good 12 years in New York City working on hardening
right yeah.
my heart, building a wall, and becoming like very much like, I don't need anybody, I'm so independent, and I eschew all systems and like structures of family and whatever, blah blah blah. But like being able to love someone fully and openly with a full heart and an open heart is like, regardless of what kind of relationship it is, I think is so important and really, kind of meaningful and it makes you soft. It changes everything. Because you care about someone outside of yourself and my friend Madeline, her mom always used to say that like having children is like having a piece of your heart walking around on the earth unprotected. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so sappy, but I'm like I said, I'm 3/4 away through a White Claw. Have you seen, by the way, that John Krasinski started a Good News Network?
I saw that it happened. I haven't watched any of it.
I watched the first episode today, and I was just full out sobbing the whole time.
That's what I was afraid of, because like
but for like out of happiness, like out of how beautiful life can be and how beautiful humanity can be. I highly recommend, if you're feeling down, to check it out. It's very sweet.
But my New Yorker walls.
I know.
Everything is like always constantly trying to rip down my walls, but I won't let it.
Well, anyway.
But yeah, the Lovers. And this is such a cool card. We've talked about this before, but like this is the card that I was like, I want that deck.
Yeah. It is a great card. It's funny that we pulled that again.
I know.
But that'll do it, I guess, for this episode about moon magic.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next time. Next time we'll have a guest on.
Yes.
Which is very exciting. And then
we finally got to connect. Yeah, it's great.
Our season finale.
Yep.
And then we'll be back.
Season 3.
In a little bit. Once we figure out what season 4 looks like with everything in the world.
Right. It's been, of course, I'm sure, as you guys have ascertained, a little difficult to plan guests and remote calling. And also, like, I think Emily and I didn't want to, like, enforce making anyone do anything during this time.
Yeah, I hardly want to make us do anything. Exactly. So we'll be back in a few weeks, and we'll let you know when that is. But yeah,
last episode will be next week.
Can I say, I glanced quickly at what the Four of Wands is. It feels wrong to give this one attention and to ignore the Six of Swords, but
if you feel drawn to it, tell me about it.
But I wanted to say that the Lovers plus this is all about the Four of Wands is all about like community and like celebration, and so celebrating community and your loved ones is what this time is all about. That.
I think that's great. We'll post both pictures because that card is awesome. I've never seen that one of your deck, and that's really cool. So please, like we said before, follow us on Instagram. We'll still be posting there at Witchcast Podcast.
Yeah, you can email us anytime. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go for it. Go for it.
I was just trying to be helpful. I don't know. You can email
great.
us anytime at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com.
And, of course, our website is witchcastpodcast.com. And I just finally updated our posts because I was a little behind. But those will be updated. I'm feeling a little less paralyzed by my anxiety, so I've been trying to be a bit more productive.
I feel like I'm increasingly paralyzed by my anxiety.
I love that we're on opposite. Yeah. We're two ships passing in the sea of terror right now.
This weekend, I was just standing in our kitchen and staring, and Dan was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing."
Oh, I do want to say quickly, before we sign off, this is something that like really helped me, and I'm hoping it'll help some of our readers. But my company was cool enough to host a live Q&A with Deepak Chopra on Friday.
Whoa.
And I got to listen to him talk about what's going on from his perspective. And I'm not like a huge like Deepak Chopra follower, but I definitely believe in a lot of the same things he does. And it was really interesting to hear him talk about the biological chaos that we're all experiencing right now and the collective grief. A lot of articles have come out lately about how what we're experiencing as a society is collective grief. We're mourning the life that we should have had or wanted or had planned to have, the way of life that we wanted. And it's trauma and self-care and being kind to yourself and not feeling like not beating yourself up if you don't accomplish everything, if you don't write the next King Lear. I think we've talked about this before, but I think that's important to honor and be kind and patient with yourself. And he talked about the 5 pillars of health. The 5 pillars quickly are good sleep, movement of some sort. He recommends 5,000 steps a day. Yoga can help with that. Meditation or breathing exercises or Tai Chi or martial arts, something that activates that parasympathetic nervous system. Good emotions, like we talked about, love, kindness, compassion. Good diet. He recommends, of course, like a plant-based diet, but if you do eat animal products, try to keep those like organic and free range as possible. No hormones or antibiotics. And some contact with nature. If possible, touching a tree, walking barefoot in your yard, whatever you can do. So those are like the 5 pillars of I forget specifically what he called them, but like the 5 pillars of good, mental and emotional health.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also his company, if you Google Deepak Chopra, his organization's offering a 21 free day meditation.
Interesting.
So if you want to take up meditating or like to meditate, cool. Check it out.
Yeah. But also, like, stay inside if you're in New York.
Right. Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Practice the safety measures that the CDC and WHO have stated. Mm-hmm.
Be safe. Be so safe.
Yeah. We love you. We hope you're doing well.
Yeah. I feel like parents leaving a voicemail like, we love you. I hope you know that we love you. Feel free to call anytime. But don't feel pressure to.
Make sure you're drinking enough water.
Yeah, drink water.
And until next time.
Hex yeah!
'Cause it's Witchcast.
I cut my own hair last week.
Oh.
I got a little tipsy on a Skype call with friends.
Your hair looked good when you had it down a second ago, so I think you did a good job.
I mean, it's so hard. It's good enough for video chat is what I said. I was like, this is fine for the quality of my webcam for the next, few weeks.
Maybe I'll chop my hair off sometime.
Oh, God. I don't know if I recommend it. It felt very freeing and fun in the moment, but like many of my Sagittarian adventures, the results were iffy.